King.
Sith. Stupidity I totally hated about the Star Wars films that I liked and loved even. We shall go back in time to 1999's The Phantom Menace. Good film, one that I enjoyed, though it had its drawbacks and inconsistencies in the script. For instance, if the entire planet of Naboo is blockaded, how could the Naboo cruiser break through and then return to fight against the Trade Federation? That isn't stupid to me, it's just inconsistent. And how could Darth Maul find them on Tatooine if they never sent a reply message to the governor's plea? Tatooine was a last-second stop. Again, an inconsistency. But I will limit what I find to be stupid to just one aspect. In this case, the immaculate conception of Anakin Skywalker.
There was no father.
This was a blown opportunity to explore the Force, which is never really done in the prequel trilogy. This could have introduced a powerful Force user in the Outer Rim, who defended his wife Shmi and son Anakin from the treachery of the Hutt cartels. He didn't need to have a lightsaber, but his agency of the Force could have been all that he needed to keep the bounty hunters at bay. But let's go back to this conception of the midichlorians. I find this to be both stupid and lazy.
There was no father.
I have heard offhand theories that Darth Plagueis and his apprentice, Darth Sidious, who would become my master, conceived Anakin through the dark side. Why would they choose a slave woman who had no spouse, no family, and no future? And wouldn't her masters, formerly Gardulla of the Hutt, notice that she was with child? She probably would have been killed on the spot if she wound up pregnant. The first inquiry would have been, "Who's your daddy?" Or, "Who's the daddy?"
There was no father.
That would have been the likely outcome, and I would have never been born. But no, Darth Vader apparently didn't require a father, though he would become one himself. And as curious and as enlightened as Anakin Skywalker is as a youth, why wouldn't he ever ask his mother, "Where is my father?" Did she lie to him his entire life? Did she offer some flimsy excuse of being drunk on spatchka and doesn't recall who the father was? Did the date rape pill not work in the Outer Rim? Too much to think about, I know. And if Palpatine was this powerful, and we know through the Clone Wars that he sought children sensitive to the Force to become spies throughout the galaxy, see Mara Jade in the Expanded Universe stories, why wouldn't he just continue to conceive them through the dark side with impunity on Mustafar, as he theoretically did me, a being with the highest midichlorian count among all Jedi, even Master Yoda? Stupid. I think it would have been even more tiresome if Palpatine was the father. That would have just made him God. And the absence of a father in slave conditions, which never seem all that bad in The Phantom Menace. Think about it. Anakin gets to go home at the end of the day. He gets to build droids in his spare time with protocol functions, pod racers, dreams of freeing slaves as a Jedi, gets to race his pod for his master, Watto. You never really get the sense that this is oppression. He brings a Jedi Master into his home along with his entourage. Where is all this bondage? But let's go back to the psychological aspect of the absence of a father. Anakin would have never trusted his mother if she told him that.
There was no father.
Story. he would insist on knowing his true identity. And if he can see things before they happen, he would have known the truth either way, correct? Not that the Force gives you omniscience, but he would have known something this personal to his existence. I call this stupid because it's an unrealistic parallel to the Immaculate Conception of the Bible. I was in the theater when the Phantom Menace first dropped, and at the
There was no father.
line, I heard someone say in the audience, "Who is he, Jesus?" in a sarcastic way. This didn't work on the audience. It doesn't work now. This is stupidity. Those are my thoughts. What are your thoughts on this concept? Does it work? Is it stupid? Leave a comment and express your rage if necessary. Daddy wasn't there.